this time I'm by myself. It's kind of weird. I'm wearing a different flannel too because I've had posted too much shit with the other flannel. Wearing another one of Cedric's flannels. Hey. So, let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my worst hot or not experience, dating app experience. This happened before me and Cedric started dating, but it was around the time that we were talking, but not like that. I think I'm going to film 2 story times today. One about the time I dated my cousin, which I didn't really, but it's funny. Maybe I can just say it right now. I told everyone that me and Cedric, my boyfriend, were cousins when we had just started being friends, which didn't really make sense because I'm adopted and like he's like not even Vietnamese. Anyways, so everyone thought we were cousins when we started dating, and so everyone was just like, what the fuck? She's dating her cousin, but I wasn't dating my cousin, and I'm not dating my cousin. I have not been dating my cousin for 3 years, guys. But this was around the time when we were just talking, you know, just as friends, when we were cousins. He was really protective over me, and he was great, but unfortunately this night he wasn't there to protect me. But that's because I got myself into a dumb ass situation, and you know, you live and you learn. But before I begin, I want to address my sexual assault video that I filmed, I think it was either back in September or October. I said that there was going to be a part 2 coming, and that still is coming. It's been a long time since, you know, it's January now, and it's been a long time since I said I was going to do that, but, you know, I have to really get into the mood to do it. It's a lot of emotional damage when I talk about, you know, my rape and stuff. But that'll come hopefully this year. I know it'll come this year. I'm not gonna make you guys wait another year. Well, not another year, but another few months for it. It's gonna come within the next few months, okay? Yeah. So without any further ado, I'm going to tell you guys about the worst hot or not experience I ever had. Me and Cedric started dating February 22nd of 2015. My ex and I broke up a couple weeks before that. If that doesn't tell you much about, you know, like me rushing into stuff, then I don't know what does. But during the time when I was single, you know, I really was, you know, living the single life. I was on Hot or Not. I don't know if anyone even remembers Hot or Not anymore, because like Hot or Not doesn't even exist. And speaking of Hot or Not, I keep getting random emails from them saying like, oh, this person like messaged you and all this and that, but I'm pretty sure it's spam, but I don't know why it's showing up in my inbox. I like tried to unsubscribe to it and it wouldn't let me. It would kept going to like the Safari, but then it would say like error. Every single time I would click on the unsubscribe thing. Went on the App Store to see if, you know, I could like delete my account or whatever, and Hot or Not doesn't even exist. So I don't know what the fuck that is. What they say. Apparently your phone's listening to you, so maybe they knew that I was gonna film this. So yeah, I was on Hot or Not. I didn't really like Tinder at the time, but it was out. But I was using Hot or Not, and you know, I had met a few guys. Like I said in a few of my videos, at 15 I was kind of stupid. No, I was really stupid. You know, I would like sneak out at night and go meet these random guys that I didn't know. And luckily nothing bad ever happened, but like this one particular time, it was probably the worst. But it wasn't so bad where I like almost died, but I could have. But you know, that's what happens when you're a daredevil like me. I was like matching with all these guys on Hot or Not. I ended up matching with this one guy, and his name is Brian. I'm gonna call him by his name because I don't know his last name, and there's like a billion Brians in the world. I matched with this guy named Brian. I was like looking at his pictures, looking around. He looked kind of fake and like kind of Tumblr boyish, but I was like, I don't know, whatever. Started messaging each other, and I had asked him if he wanted to come over, you know, sneak out with me. Oh my god, I could have died. But anyways, I had asked him to come over, and he agreed. I think my aunt was staying with us this night, so I didn't stay in my room. I stayed in downstairs area, like right next to the back door. So it was gonna be easy for me to get out. Night rolls around, and I meet up with him. I like get out of my house, I go into his car, whatever, and we like start talking, getting to know each other, and he starts wanting me to do other stuff with him, and I was like, no, I don't really want to. I don't really know you. I don't really, you know, do that stuff on the first time, which is kind of funny. I honestly wanted, I honestly just wanted company, so, but you know how guys are. Guys just want sex. If you could take anything from this, guys just want sex, and don't meet them in the middle of the night, because that's dangerous, like, extremely. He kept, like, pestering me about having sex, and I was like, no. And then finally I was like, can you please, you know, take me home? We weren't too far. We were, like, still in the neighborhood, just in his car. Parked on, like, the side of the road or something. He's like, yeah, I'll take you home. And then I was going around back to go into my house, and he follows me. And I was like, what are you doing? Why are you following me? I've always been really prepared. Like, if something were to happen to me, I would have someone on standby or something. So I would have, like, Cedric on standby. But fortunately, he was sleeping. And so I was kind of SOL at this point, you know, like a shit out of luck. Just like saying leave, but he like, no, come back out here, because he really obviously wanted me to, you know, do stuff with him, and I didn't really want to. And he's like, you made me come all the way out here. And I was like, I didn't make you. You could have said no. What the fuck? And yeah, he ends up finally, after like 10-20 minutes of, you know, arguing through the door, the back door of my house when everyone else is sleeping, he leaves, and I go to sleep. The next day is when I got pissed off. So the next day I wake up, and my mom wakes me up, and she comes into my room, and she's like, did you sneak out last night and have sex with someone? And I was like, no, what do you mean? And she's like, basically what this guy had did was he took a condom wrapper, or a condom box, like he like ripped it out. Of course he had condoms, like, you know what he wanted from me. He got this condom box, and he said, he wrote on it, your daughter snuck out and had sex. And then he was chewing gum, and so he stuck that piece of gum that he was chewing, stuck it on the condom wrapper box, and then stuck it on my mom's car. I was gonna message him, but obviously he blocked me because he's a pussy ass bitch. But like, what a fucking savage. I cannot believe he fucking did that. Like, who the fuck are you, Brian? Fuck you. And then Cedric called me the next morning. He's like, oh my god, are you okay? Because I had like texted him a bunch of times, like, no, I'm not okay. Like, and I explained everything to my mom. Like, oh, well, why the fuck would you go out with a stranger at night? And I was like, I don't know, Mom, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was the last time I ever went on a dating app and met up with a stranger that I didn't know online. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. It's kind of like karma, me being stupid, and then like I get my karma for it, but I mean, like, whatever. But yeah, you guys get 2 story times in one. The time that I dated my cousin, and the time I had the worst hot or not experience ever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and comment down below what you guys do want to see. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and check out my brand new website. It's heathermaysullivan.com. I just released my introduction to my memoir, which has been a dream of mine for years. I've been wanting to write a memoir since I was a freshman in high school, and it's finally coming to life. So if you guys want to see that, I will link everything down below. Follow my Instagrams. It's Heather May Artistry and Heather May Sullivan. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the worst date I've ever had. This is terrible. It's my first video by myself and I'm panicking. Okay. I'm wearing too much makeup. Probably not. You stop looking at myself. I'm talking to you guys, not myself. It's hella bright. Ugh. Okay. I need to turn this off. No, I think I want my hair in a ponytail.